Hello. Today, I'm going to talk about a little problem I had at the pond last evening. Uh, we're in summertime, and as usual, ponds have not much cover, shade, and so the fish are usually down deep. And then when it gets close to evening, twilight, they start to move up out of the depth towards the shore to start to feed. Well, that works great until it gets too dark for you to see your indicator. And when you can't see your indicator, then you're left to just feeling the strike. And sometimes you miss more than what you could have gotten. So I decided to work on that problem of building a lightable indicator for fly fishing. It's not easy. There's something out there. If you're a bait fisherman, there's plenty of bobbers out there that's battery operated. Fly fishing, no. You don't want that. Don't want that too heavy, too bulky. You try to keep the size down. That's the goal. So, came up with something, and I'm going to show you what I did, and see if you like the same idea. You may want to make one yourself. So, let's get started. Alright, for a night light indicator, you need a few items. First, you need some cork indicators, you need some light sticks from Beacon and barrel swivels. All these items can be obtained from a Walmart store. If Walmart does not have the cork indicators, you may have to go to Sportsman Warehouse or Bass Pro or some store that does sell fly fishing gear. But the Beacon and the barrel swivels should be obtained at Walmart. I've seen them in different stores, should not be a problem. So with that, let's get on with the build. Alright, to build this lighted bobber, let's first take a look at what the finished product actually is. Here's the finished product, and I'll go through this and how to do this. And your little light stick will go right in here. So that is the concept right here. Let's get to building it. There's a few things you'll need to do this with. You need a pair of clippers. You'll need 2 drill bits. This is a 1/16 or 2 millimeter drill bit. And this one is a 3/16 or 5 millimeters drill bit. Then you'll need some 5-minute epoxy. And of course, you also will need to be able to mix up your epoxy. What I use these Pringles can lids. The dried epoxy comes right off, and you can throw that away and reuse this lid for another time. So, alright, let's get started. Take your little clippers, and then what we're going to do, we're going to clip off one side of this. We don't need it. There it is. That's done. And this is not going to come out, so it's nice and secure. I'll put that in the one there. Then we'll take the bobber. Again, this is from Cortland, and we're going to put that swivel right here, right there, because it's going to enlarge the hole. And I just hand drill this real slow, get it in there and start twisting it and start drilling down. You could use a power tool, but that's way overkill for what you're going to be doing. Just get it in there to about maybe 1/4 of an inch. Test it out. Yeah, getting there. Draw out a little more. Spin it around. test it again. Okay, we know that fits. Now, I'm going to leave it in there for the next part. Now we're going to drill a hole at the top. For these lighted sticks, they come in the package, these little plastic sheaths, and this is what will go down in the top. So that will be there. So again, you just put it there and slowly hand turn, get the hole started. This is like styrofoam. It drills real easy. You don't have to worry about it being hard. You just want to get it down in there deep enough so you'll have a good fit and get that center of gravity down as far as possible. So you can sit there and clean it out, look, keep on going. A little bit more. Eventually, you're going to drill down far enough, you'll start bumping into that barrel swivel head, and there it is, right down there. You can test the fit. And that's what you're going to be doing. So now, with this done, your next step is to glue it up. Let's get this out of here. Pull this out. And put that there. Now, I use 5-minute epoxy. It gives you enough time to put these together and just get enough out, equal measure. Get a little more, it's alright, who cares? Just enough so you get the job done. You don't want to short yourself. That's good. And the other. Now that's going to be good. Alright, with that done, we'll cap this up. Then we promptly mix it. I'm going to mix it this way, pull this in. You have roughly 5 minutes. You got plenty of time, but again, your main point is, as we all know, get it nice and mixed up. Pull a little bit more in. Just spend an extra minute or so on this part to get it nice and mixed. So, alright, that should be good. First step, put the barrel swivel in. And that's just a matter of getting it in there. Enough so it will stick to the barrel swivel and to the side of the bobber. And we'll take this and stick it in. I like to stick it in there up to there. We'll come back in a few minutes and put some more glue there. For now, that'll be fine. Take the rest of this, drop it in, spin it around, make sure the whole side is covered on the inside of that bobber. Put that there for a moment, and I'll take this and put some on the outside, so that way all surfaces are covered with epoxy. Take this and shove it down in, then turn it just to make sure, get a good seat, and you have a little like well jointed top. That's fine. And then you flip this around. Now if this starts to get a little bit sticky, that's fine, but for what we're going to be doing, this will work. I like to put a little bit on the top. instead of more added. And then that's it. Now it's you just have to wait at least 5 minutes, preferably more. Read the directions on your 5-minute epoxy for that all set up, and then once you're done, you will have yourself a light bobber for night fishing. And I'll show you how this works this evening. So there you go. Again, all you need is little barrel swivels. Now I got size 10. That roughly almost fits that hole. Any larger, it's up to you. Smaller, it's up to you. You decide. And these Cortland high-vis indicators, they're designed for fly fishing. And with the added weight of that barrel swivel and that, there shouldn't be too much of a problem. Of course, you're going to have the light stick to go in there. But again, you're not trying to cast for distance. You're just getting it out there so you can see your indicator. And when a fish takes it down, then you know when to strike. So there you go. All right, there's one thing I should mention before we go to the pond. These light sticks, all you have to do is to bend and break the inner tube on the inside and shake it up. I think we've all had experience with these light sticks. There's no different. And just shake it up, then you insert in this tube all the way, and it should stay fine. Now it's going to be, I already know you're thinking it's going to be a little bit top heavy, yes, but you have to have trade-offs. And then this should last the fishing time that you are going to be using. If not, you have extra of these. Again, you can purchase these at Walmart for around $4 for a set of 4, so you have a good supply. And so when you're on the water, have these with you. You can make up several of these. So if you lose one, you can put another one on and still keep fishing. So I might tell you that. All right, for this night light indicator, as assumed, it's horizontal in the water. The dropper fly is just a bead head. There's no weight to it. If they had more weight, it'll probably be more vertical in the water and be more used what we're used to. For this one, a fish will grab the fly and will drive the indicator below the surface, and then the indicator will come back up. So it does show fish activity. For this one, a fish has taken the fly, it'll move to the left, and then it will sink out of sight. Again, proof that it works. Now, of course, the absolute proof is when you catch a fish with this lit indicator, what more can I say? And here's that crappie. I just took the fly, and there's the night light indicator. So this concept works. And the idea here is you cast it out, let it sit for a few moments, and you strip it in slowly, then stop, let it sit there, and then you strip it in some more slowly, and see if you can get a fish to take. The whole concept here is with that lit indicator, you can see the small little traces of movement if a fish has taken the fly. So in my book, this works. So hope you like it. Thanks for watching.